friends, if you're new to my channel, my name's Nicole, and today I am here with a review of The Play That Goes Wrong in the West End, which I saw last weekend. So my best friend Alex was in town last Sunday and Monday for about 30 hours, but while he was here, we went to see The Play That Goes Wrong as an early birthday present for him. Neither of us had seen it before. I obviously love theater. Alex used to work in tech theater throughout high school and college, and so I thought that he would really enjoy it because I'd heard that it was really funny and had some really great tech elements to it, so we went to see it. I didn't really have a great idea of what to expect, and I absolutely loved it. We both left the theater raving about it, and so I thought I have to film a review. So I've also written a review of it, which I will put down below so that you can read that if you would like as well. But I have some notes here of points that I want to make. So first of all, The Play That Goes Wrong is impressive just because it's a very long-running play, which it tends to be harder to keep a play running for a long time than it does a musical. It is currently running on Broadway, though it's closing soon, in the West End, and also it's on UK tour. I may actually have to try and go out and see the tour because a favorite YouTuber of mine is in the cast, and Dave is really great and has been super supportive of my reviews and stuff, so I may have to go see it just to see the tour cast as well. But in any case, I saw it in London and was absolutely blown away. Now, another really important thing I think about The Play That Goes Wrong is how incredible all their marketing is. Obviously, coming from someone who studied PR and marketing, I pay a lot of attention to it, but just all of their marketing kind of goes around that theme of, you know, the play that goes wrong, something going wrong. So, like, their ads on buses are really funny because it looks like it's been put on, like, too far over, so you're, like, missing some of it. And they just, everything that I've seen them do on social media and ad-wise and everything has just been so truly impressive. And it's really quite funny because whenever you get into the theater, I would recommend getting there early if you can, because they have kind of a pre-show bit going on where it's like the tech crew are coming through, asking people things, or like the tech crew, asking people things and talking to the audience, and they continue that during the interval as well, which is really fun. I got handed like a flyer for the lost dog that they were looking for, which was quite funny on my way to the loo. But yeah, so like it's just a really fun experience overall. Now, if you don't know, the show is kind of about a show within the show. It's this theater company and they're putting on the Murder at Haversham Manor, which also, I will say, real quick, if you go, I would recommend that you get the program because it's really funny because they've got like the first part of it is like a fake program for the show within the show, and then it's like the actual program after that, so I highly recommend this. But so they're putting on the show, and as you might guess, everything goes wrong. One of the actors has to, you know, come out within the first few scenes, and one of the, I think it's the stage manager, goes on to replace her. The set keeps having issues. People are forgetting their lines. The like sound and light guy is not paying the best of attention, and I thought that that was really clever how they have that in, at least in the West End production, is that he's kind of on like a booth that's off in the side, like in the actual house of the theater where you can see him, and that's really cool. But I would say that honestly the star of the show is the set. It does some incredible things. It basically falls apart. I don't want to give away too much, but there were definitely moments where I was like, oh my god, how did they do that? Oh my god, someone's gonna get hurt. Oh my god, how did they ever pass health and safety regulations? Like, there were things that I honestly still have no idea how they work. Actually, a lot of it, I have no idea how it works. But it's just such an impressive show. Like, the set design for it is just absolutely wonderful. Actually, hold on, I need to say the set designer's name. So yeah, hats off to Nigel Hook, who did the set design, because it's just stunning. It's absolutely wonderful. And also shout out honestly to the director, Mark Bell, because I would not want to be the person to try and figure out how to make all that work. But really, the entire creative team did a wonderful, wonderful, fantastic job with the show. There are a few performances that I want to talk about. Now, a lot of the people, well, I guess everyone is kind of playing two roles at once except for the tech guy, Trevor, because everyone's kind of playing their character and then the character that their character is playing, if that makes sense. So that's a really fun aspect of it, is to see them kind of going in between who they're playing within the like murder mystery show that they're doing and who they actually are playing as the character. I don't even know if I'm making sense anymore, but the whole cast is really impressive, and obviously like the physical comedy is like a lot of it, but they're also just incredibly funny otherwise, and just like really, really talented actors. So I'd like to give a few shout outs. Katie Bernstein as Annie, who is like the stage manager who ends up kind of in the show, was just so hilarious. Like everything that she did, I just absolutely loved. The Edward Howells as Dennis was amazing. Dennis is such a fun part, and I thought that he did a really good job with it, especially all of the like physical comedy aspects of it. I thought that Patrick Warner was really great as Chris. He was also so funny in the pre-show bits where he was like out in the audience talking to people, because he's kind of like the head of the fake theater company as well as playing the lead. But I thought that he did so well with that, and his like pre-show talk and his like post-interval talk to the audience before it starts back up were both so hilarious. Like I thought he did so well with that. I think that my personal favorite, actually, and I think I'm saying this right, was Graham Rooney as Trevor. I thought that he was amazing. Everything that he did was so funny. Like he's playing the tech guy, and he kind of doesn't really care about the show. And for most of it, he's up in the booth, which also is just impressive because like he spends very little time not kind of on stage, even though he's not on the actual stage for all of it. But I just felt like everything that he did, and he was very expressive, like in his facial expressions and everything, and I just thought he was wonderful. I also have to give a shout out. We had an understudy on, and I think it was James Watterson as Jonathan, from what I could tell in the program, and he was really splendid. I would never have guessed that he was an understudy if I hadn't been looking at the cast and been like, that's definitely not who we saw. So I thought that he was just splendid. I thought there's kind of a running gag about obviously it's a murder mystery play that they're doing, and so one of the characters is dead. And I thought that the way that they did that, and the way that like, this isn't too much of a spoiler, but like his hand keeps being stepped on as another character's walking in front of him, like dead on the couch, and just everything about how that scene was played was so funny. Honestly, I have stopped and started this video so many times, it feels so weirdly apt for a video about the play that goes wrong. This is the vlog that goes wrong. I want to name a vlog that now. In any case, I highly, highly recommend, if you are going to be in New York or London or one of the tourist cities that it's hitting, that you go and see this. I actually also really want to go see the tour, just because I'm so curious about how a set like this, that's so integral to the show and so complicated, can go on the road. So I probably will be seeing it again. I hope so. If I don't make it out to see the tour, I may see it here in London again, because it's just incredible, and I like want to watch it a second time and see if I can figure out how any of it works, because it's just fantastic and mind-boggling, and I highly recommend it. The cast are all super, super talented, but like I said, it's worth it for the tech aspects alone. And like, I'm someone who appreciates tech, but I don't think I've ever felt that about anything, maybe other than Cursed Child before. So like I said, I've also got a written review that I'm doing, which I will try to remember to link below, but otherwise you can always find the links to my social media and my blog down there in the description box. If you like this video, if you like seeing me talk about theater that I've seen, do give the video a thumbs up so that I know that, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, if you'd like to see more theater content here every Saturday, and sometimes other lifestyle content, I guess. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you've seen the play that goes wrong, or if you want to see it, because I would love to discuss it down in the comments below. And I'll see you again next week. Bye! I just almost fell off the bed trying to turn this off.